Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan and today I'm going to be doing this makeup look. This video is the first of my makeup and music series. I've been thinking about doing a series like this for a long time where I just do makeup that is inspired by music, whether it's albums, certain songs, or whatever it is. And over this past week, I have listened to Olivia Rodrigo's new album, Sour, probably an unhealthy amount of times, honestly speaking, and I really just wanted to do a makeup look based on this. I felt like I just resonated with this whole album, and yeah, so if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Oh, my freaking camera! Not my camera, my phone. It's on the tripod right now because I'm filming TikToks. If you guys want to follow my TikTok account, I'll have it up here, but I like to do little TikToks of my makeup and of just random things. Anyways, I'm pumped for this makeup, so let's just get right into it. I'm gonna kind of do my base a little bit quickly because the main show here is my eyes. Like, that is what I'm going off on today. So let's zoom you guys in for a good old close-up. I am going to put on some primer today, just, you know, to really make sure that base is looking good. Of course, I've already prepped my skin. As always, if you want to figure out my morning, nighttime skincare routine, it is up on my channel. But yeah, I'm just putting on my primer and rubbing it in. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Key to good base makeup is to have a good skincare routine, making sure that your skin is nice and moisturized. So as always, that is what's popping today. If you guys have been watching my latest makeup routines, you know that I'm obsessed with this combination here, my skin tint and my Fenty Hydrating Foundation. So that is what I'm gonna mix up today. I'm just gonna dot it on my face. I am breaking out a bit, so there's that. My skin was doing so well until I decided to pop a bunch of stuff. That's on me. And now I'm just gonna blend this out. As I said, I'm gonna kind of go through the base quickly, and then once I'm on my eyes, I'm gonna talk a little bit about this album and kind of why I wanted to do a video and like makeup look inspired by it. So we'll get into that in a second, but I just really want to have this base looking flawless. But yeah, I listened to this album like maybe the day after it came out, because I know I didn't listen to it right away. But Olivia, my teenage self is living for this album. Like, I mean, not even my teenage self, like myself right now, but like the little teenager still in my heart, she's going through it with this album. Like, oh, it's just so good. I feel so seen. As usual, I'm just spot concealing on anywhere that I feel like I need some more coverage. Kind of a weird flex as well, but I'm gonna put on my lip injection now. I don't know, sometimes I just like to do it. I really have no reason to, but it's just what I do. I'm not gonna cream contour today, just because I don't really feel like it. I feel like I want to use more of my powder contour. So yeah, I'm just highlighting as usual. As always, all of the products that I'm using and shades are down below in the description box if you are interested. And I'm also just putting on this Born This Way concealer just because it is a little bit brighter. And I am going to reverse contour today a little bit. Even though I'm not cream contouring, I'm actually going to blend this out first. So now I'm going to do some blush. Probably gonna go in with blush later as well. And I'm kind of gonna bring it a little bit into my under eyes a bit. I really wanna like blush up my cheeks. Definitely comment down below your guys' favorite song on the album if you guys have one. I don't know what mine would be. I have like a few that I really like. Jealousy is amazing. Enough for You is really good. Same with One Step Forward and Three Steps Back. That song, like, honestly, I don't feel like enough people are talking about it, but if I heard that when I was in high school, I have no words. I literally have no words. Like, it's a really good song. But yeah, Jealousy, One Step Forward, Three Steps Back, Enough for You. Obviously, like, Brutal and Traitor are like amazing. Same with Good For You. Like literally every single song. Same with Favorite Crime. That's a good one as well. Like, there's honestly just so many. Like, she really like did the damn thing. Like, not even 10 out of 10, like 100 out of 10, genuinely. Okay, now I'm just gonna take some highlighter. And as you guys can see, I have a little bit of a spot here, so I'm kind of gonna like start my highlighter after it. And since it's already like kind of around that little spot, the highlighter will definitely bring it out. I just still can't believe that it's this girl's debut album and she's coming out with that type of heat. Like, she just knows how to articulate her feelings, you know what I mean? Like, it's just amazing. Okay, so my next step is I'm just going to set my face, powder it up a bit. I'm going to take this MAC All Around Face Powder, just set my face, bringing it down my neck as well. Always, always, always. I just went in with my contour brush in that powder instead of my actual bronzer. Okay, now I'm going in with my bronzer a little bit. And I like to just bring it down to the jawline. I'm gonna go back in with my cream blush a bit, just to add a little bit more to the cheeks. And I'm just blending this out with my foundation brush a bit. Lastly, I'm just going to set my under eyes with this Bye Bye Pores. And I like to start with my T-zone, around my nose. Okay, so now that my base is done, I'm just going to go off camera and do my brows, and I will be right back. Okay, so I am back, and my brows are all done, tout fini. So now is the time. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna do things a little bit out of order. That's normally what happens when I'm just playing around with makeup and different kind of ideas that I have in my head. First things first, I'm going to curl my lashes because I'm doing kind of like a rhinestone liner almost, but it's more than that. So I'm not going to be able to curl my lashes after the fact, so I'm going to do it now. But yeah, this is going to be rhinestone galore, glitter galore type of thing. So nervous, but I'm pumped. I didn't even prime my eyelid, which I totally thought I did, but I clearly didn't. We're going to do that. I'm just taking my P.Louise base. I'm just putting a little bit on my finger, and I'm just gonna blend that, but I'm just tapping it in. I'm just going to take this shade here from the Nude's palette, and I'm just gonna put that all over my lid just because I really want this lid to be nice and bright. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Fenty Diamond Balm, and I'm going to take that same brush that I was just using, this big fluffy kind of shader brush, and I'm literally just going to pat this all over my eye, because I want the lid to literally be bare, just with like glitter and sparkles on it. So hopefully you guys can see the shimmer. So now I'm just gonna go in with this Artist Couture Diamond Lights Finisher in the shade Icy Girl. So I'm just gonna take my little Morphe M515 brush, and I'm gonna put this in the inner corner of my eye. In my opinion, Artist Couture has some of the best highlighters out there on the market. So if you're looking for a good highlighter, check them out. And I just kind of brought that under my eye a little bit. And I'm also just gonna flick it up. Oh yeah, I said that I was gonna explain why I wanted to do this video when I was onto my eyes, so I guess I should do that now. But yeah, just really resonated with this whole album. Like, it was just really good. And honestly, when I was listening to it, because I wanted to start this series like makeup and music, and I've had a few albums that I've been wanting to do for a while now, and then this album came out and I was kind of hearing the commentary about it and everything, and I already knew that it was gonna be good just from hearing her other songs, and I was like literally blown away listening to it. And this is kind of just my embodiment of how this makes me feel. Also, I'm just gonna take a little bit of that diamond finisher and I'm gonna put it on my lid as well, just to really add some shine. But yeah, when I was listening to it, I just kind of was like, this is how I would want my makeup right now. Like, this is how I feel. So yeah, and like as I was saying earlier, like if this came out when I was in high school, you know, going through my first real like heartbreak, I don't even know how I would feel. Like, I genuinely just, I don't even know. Sorry, if you're wondering what that sound is, I'm just opening up all of my rhinestones because it's that time. And it's so funny because I was listening to a talk show yesterday and they were saying like, do you get too old to relate to these songs? And like me, I'm not that old, I'm like just over 20. But I was like, no, like, do you ever get too old to resonate with like heartbreak and like just love and stuff? Like, I don't think so. Like, I don't think so. Like, I don't know, you guys comment down below what you think, but yeah, I just really resonated because I used to be 17 and heartbroken, and that literally is like what she's singing about. Also, sorry, I'm like all over the place. I'm zooming you guys back in a little bit. I'm going in with my lash glue and I'm gonna start this liner. So wish me luck. I'm just kind of like gonna put a little bit of it and like line my eyes. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not even gonna lie. And I like to use these little nail art pen things. So I'm just gonna line my eye up until kind of like the center with these smaller ones, like these smaller rhinestones, because I have a couple sizes. And then I'm gonna start with my bigger ones. But I'm pretty much just putting down the glue in sections, waiting for it to dry down a little bit, and then going in with more rhinestones. So I'm done with the smaller ones, as I said, and now I'm gonna move on to the size up. And I just took out 3 of those, and I'm gonna see if I can do like 3 of those and then 3 of the next biggest ones, and I'll see where that takes me. Arts and crafts, arts and crafts. And I'm moving on to the next 3 that are the size up from that. It's not so much a question of how to get them on, it's more a question of how I'm gonna get them off later, but oh well. Okay, so I'm gonna go a size up in a rhinestones for the last little one on my eye. So now is the fun part. I'm going to create the shape that I want. So I'm gonna go up from that last little gem and I'm gonna do 3 little gems that way. I'm not doing this size, I'm going the size down again. So I'm just following the shape of my lash line here, going upward. I don't know if you guys can tell, but when I put the glue on originally, it kind of is like a light bluish tint. So as soon as that goes translucent, then I stick them on because I can kind of tell that the glue is a little bit tacky rather than super, super like wet. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more going this way, and then I'm gonna bring the rhinestones in this way. And I'm not gonna go all the way in. As always, you guys will see what I'm doing. Now I'm just going from this last one and I'm gonna work my way in. This is looking so good. Okay, so I was going to do kind of a fade out, but this is what I'm going to leave it as. So I'm going to go do the other eye and I will be right back. So an eternity later and I'm back. I'm back. I'm pretty sure that this one's higher than the other one, but I already kind of redid this eye, so it is what it is at this point. But now that I'm done with the rhinestones, I'm gonna do some mascara. This is kind of reminding me a little bit of like Maddie's, like Maddie in Euphoria's like cheer makeup. How she does that like outline with the glitter, but it's like the teal in the middle. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I might put a picture on the screen so you guys can see, but this is kind of what this makeup is reminding me of. Okay, so I'm gonna add some highlighter because that's why. And this look just deserves all the highlight, you know what I mean? Like, I'm also going to take my Glow Kit by Nicole Guerrero and Anastasia, and I'm going to take the shade Kitty Cat. It's like kind of a pinky color, but I'm going to put that in my cheek highlight area just to add a little bit. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is lips. To finish off my lips, I'm just using this Too Faced, what is it? High Shine Sparkling Lip Gloss in the shade Sunset Crush. And it's really just gonna add some shimmer. Like, I feel like if I could go back and time travel to my 17-year-old self, I feel like this is how I would show up. Looking like a fairy godmother-esque, angel-esque, and I would just comfort myself to the sound of Olivia Rodrigo's new album. Okay, so to finish this look off, I'm going to go do my hair, and then I will be back with the complete finished product. I am for real doing the most for this video right now. I'm going to take some lashes that I have, and I'm actually gonna cut them. This look just needs lashes. Like, yes, I love it right now, but it just needs that, like, oomph. I'm gonna take my Ardell Wispies, and I'm actually going to cut from the front to about halfway. So this is what I'm left with after I've cut it. And I just like to kind of like bend them a bit, give them a little bit of shape before I put any glue on them. I'm using this Tarte glue. I normally use the Duo lash glue, but I couldn't find mine today. But this one works pretty well. Now I'm just gonna wait for this glue to dry down a bit, and then I'm going to place the lash just on the outer third like I did on this eye. So after like 15 seconds, normally it is good to go. And last but not least, I'm just going to spray my face. Okay, you guys, this is the finished look. It is giving me fairy godmother, angel, iridescent. I really like it. It's very girly yet kind of edgy, so I like those worlds clashing. I feel like that is literally me and a person. Like, I'm very girly, but I also like to be a little edgy and like sporty spice, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you have any questions or comments, and let me know your guys' favorite song on the album. And last but not least, subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos like this, and hit that bell button to be notified when I upload, and I will see you guys in my next video.